Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on DC League of Super Pets. Now, as you know, DC League of Super Pets is a 2022 3D computer animated superhero comedy film that is meant to feature the team, the League of Super Pets, which first appeared in Adventure Comics number 293 and eventually got its own movie. So for those who don't know, the League of Super Pets originally started off in the Silver Age, where the first lineup was Comet the Super Horse, Vivo the Monkey, Streaky the Super Cat, and Crypto the Super Dog. So keep in mind that DC Rebirth did bring the team again, only changes was, Plastic Man had a parrot, Streaky was changed to a girl cat, and Detective Chimp was part of the team. So I think doing a film based with the Super Pets makes sense. So the premise of the film is meant to follow Crypto, who wants to kind of keep Superman to himself and doesn't want Lois Lane to get in the way. And we do kind of see how Superman wants Crypto to have his own sets of friends, and we do try to see him trying to get a pet for him to kind of have it as a friend. And we kind of see how after him and the Justice League stop Lex Luthor from bringing down a giant orange Kryptonian meteorite, we see how a band of shelter animals gain abilities. We see how Chip, a squirrel, gains electrical abilities. PB, a pork-bellied pig, can grow into a giant size. And Metron, who is a sort of nearsighted turtle, becomes super fast. And we also do kind of see how Lulu, who managed to salvage a chunk or a piece of the orange kryptonite. Now, the point of Lulu, I would say, is meant to be an antagonistic foil to Crypto. And similar to Lex, she also lost her fur due to Lex Luthor experimenting on her. I think the point of Lulu is meant to kind of believe that Lex cares about her and sees him as her friend. And I think this does make her a perfect foil to Crypto. Now, the point of Crypto was that he did care about Superman, but wanted to keep him to himself and never really made friends with anyone else. The point of Lulu is that she saw Lex as an idol and never really got time to be there with the shelter pets. I think the point of Crypto is meant to be a message and a moral about letting your friends go and focus on other friends that you have. And I think for the most part, when you do kind of have Lulu staging a sort of uprising and at the same time trying to break Lex Luthor out of jail, you see how a depowered Crypto, as well as the other Super Pets, try to stop Lulu's plan and save the day. I think for the most part, I think they do actually do a good job in kind of showing you how some characters are meant to be counterparts. Like, for example, Superman is meant to be a counterpart to Lex. Well, unlike Lex, who just uses people and is shown to be unintelligent, Superman actually does care about Crypto and does want what's best for him. The point of Lex Luthor is that he uses every opportunity he can, and you do even notice how his assistant Mercy does get annoyed with his behaviour. And I also do kind of feel Ace's origin is a little dumb. Like, okay, I can kind of get it, his owners were looking for something to blame, but you could have had it that his original owner, who could have been a young woman, became too ill to look after him, and probably stayed by her side until the people from the animal shelter could have came to pick him up. It could have worked. And I think for the most part, I would say, is, the message about letting go of past friends, don't be clingy, and focus on the friends that you are going to make now. And I think what's interesting is they actually do get Keith David to voice Krypto's father. Now, in the Earth 1 continuity from the original comics, back during the Silver Age and Bronze Age, Krypto's father was known as Cycto, and basically had wings. Here, I would say Krypto's father in this one is meant to be a counterpart to Jor-El, as the point of Jor-El in the Richard Donner Superman movies was meant to help and advise Superman, but we did see how Superman defied his rule and set things right. The point of Krypto's father in here is that he knows that Krypto and Clark have been around for so long. He knows that Krypto is going to have to let Superman be with Lois and try to let him go, which I think does work. And I think, yeah, League of Super Pets is an enjoyable film. If you want to take a break from the sort of typical films, the typical, animated doggy films, then I think League of Super Pets is a slightly better one. So I think this film definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still right. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.